Welcome to episode 2 of Bangers. This is where we rate cars from certified bangers to runabout bangers. So a certified banger is a car that's maybe your second car or above, and you're looking to get a reasonably nice and modern car that has a good drive and is good for the average consumer. And a runabout banger is a car that's probably your first car when you're 17 or 18 year old, or even if you're older than that, and you want in a car that you're not afraid to scratch or crash. Because I know there's some people out there that are really not good drivers the first time that they come out. I definitely wasn't, but yeah, there's some other people out there who are really bad at driving. I don't even know how they passed. And this is Joss, and this is Joss's Volkswagen Polo 1.2 litre from 2008. Is this going to be a certified banger, or is it going to be a runabout banger? Well, I don't know yet. So let's watch the video and see. The exterior of this car, as you can see, the colour is dark blue. It's got black wheel trims on it, which was not stock. Joss has put this on himself. But it looks nice. There's a bit of marks here, which of course, if you're paying £2,000 for a car, it's a given that it's going to have, you know, this type of wear and tear. But it's not a lot. There's not much dents or scratches on it, nothing major anyways. And it is a pretty decent looking car. Walking over towards here, there's this spoiler over here. How much was this spoiler, Joss? It was £40. So not really bad. Did you install this yourself? And he installed this himself as well. And you know, pushing on it and putting quite a bit of force on it, it's not coming off. Feels like a rubbery plastic. So that's good there. He's blacked out this logo here. He's got 4D plating, and the same as on the front side as well. So this has got a modified back box with twin Polo GTI exhausts. So how does it sound? Well, let's see. Oh, that's not too bad. Let's hear it one more time, shall we? As you can hear, this is a pretty loud car. I don't want to put the mic near the exhaust because I just know it's gonna blow the mic up because that's how loud it is. When you're driving it, you can hear a lot as well. And if you're into that, you're gonna absolutely love it. So the other mods done on the exterior of this car is a blacked out front grille, carbon fins in the bumper, tinted tail lights, rear windscreen decals, and matte black eyelids. So this car's interior, stock, it's not too good. You know, you won't have this screen, you won't have these lights that are all around here, but with a few modifications, it can make it look really, really good. Joss has installed this screen right here. It's from Halfords. I'm assuming this costs around the ballpark of £100 or £200, and that's just to get it itself. To retrofit it, you know, of course, it depends who you get to do it. If you do it yourself, then of course it will be free. It has enough space. You know, this gear stick is not too bad quality. This handbrake is actually really nice. You can tell it's been serviced, it's been cared for a lot, hasn't been ragged about too much. One thing that I would say it doesn't have is automatic headlights. You'll need to switch it on, switch it off, switch it to whichever headlight that you do need, whichever mode that you need. And apart from that, it's a really good car. It's nice and comfortable. I'm sitting back in it right now. The steering wheel's got a cover on it and it's feeling very comfortable, squishy. It's feeling quite warm as well, rather than the cold leather right here. So interior, I'll give it a thumbs up. Getting in the back of here, as you can see, it's a 3-door. So each time you want to go out, you need to get the owner to get out, or you need to get the passenger to get out and pull the tab, move the chair, and then somewhat hunch over and get out. It's not ideal, but if it's just you and one mate, or your girlfriend driving, or your wife driving, then you know it's fine.
I've had this car about 8 months now. It's very nice. It's about 45 miles per gallon, so I don't have to fill it up too often. The only problem it's had is I had to fix a corroded exhaust pipe, and I had to replace one of the coil packs on the front. Altogether, it probably cost me about 300 quid. It's pretty fast for a 1.2. It only weighs about 1.2 tons, so it pulls pretty well for a 1.2 litre, and it's pretty agile around the corners. And
I've got a question for you. It's just one final. Can I drive it?
Yes.
Alright, let's go. Woohoo! You know what? For a 15-year-old car, you can't really go wrong. It's a very nice drive. let's go around the roundabout and see how it does. Woohoo! This is a beautiful drive. Somehow, it's better than my car. And mine's a 2015 Polo. The steering is very light. The power steering must be doing its job. It's a really nice drive. And I think it's very nice to control the clutch as well. There's nothing more that I can say to it, right? I think this would be a very, very nice first car. You know, the way it sounds as well, I think it just makes it 10 times better, the fact that it sounds like this. The gearbox is nice and smooth. When I press the clutch down, it's, you know, it's absolutely beautiful. Now let's actually try to fit it back in here again and make sure we don't crash it. That was beautiful, but let's get on to the verdict, shall we? So, what's the verdict? Is this a certified banger or is this a runabout banger? Well, it's hard for me as it is to say it's a runabout banger. So if you're in the market for your second car or above, I would say to not get this, because I think this is a bit too simple and a little bit too old. It doesn't have that longevity with it. But if you're 17-year-old and if you've not had much experience with driving your own car and you've just passed, this car is definitely going to be for you. It's a perfect first time car. I've had roughly 5 minutes driving it around this car park and it's a beautiful drive. It's so smooth, it's so comfortable. Everything that Joss has modified for it just makes it work in a beautiful way. You know, this car is beauty, especially for 2008. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, smash that like button and subscribe if you want more content. I've been your boy Adama, and I'll see you in the next episode. But for now, I'll see you, bye bye.